Hi, Sharon Danley here with another 2-minute tip, and this week the soapbox is out, talking about gray hair and aging. Today I want to address embracing one's gray hair and the whole aging process. So far, the propaganda or social engineering we've all been indoctrinated with has worked extremely well. However, we are living much longer, and generally speaking, we are actually gray for a greater part of our lives now, rather than the color we were born with and sported in our youth. It's a huge adjustment for some, and bigger still to break down that social engineering, see it for what it is, and create our own new viewpoints. But it can and is being done. And we are now becoming a demographic that is being paid attention to, although more in a negative way, by seeing us as another source of spending our hard-earned funds on the fluff of the lifestyle movement in advertising. But that aside, for those who choose to embrace their graying hair and honest age and aging, along with their emerging wrinkles, pores, growing double chins, waistlines gone missing in action, and other aspects, we are nevertheless becoming strong, savvy, stylish, and astute in seeing our golden years as a wonderful opportunity for introspection and further growth. Those of us who are in the junior, intermediate, or senior bracket sometimes experience people staring, making funny facial expressions at us, saying hurtful things around the issue of aging because of our gray hair and what gray hair represents to them, and so on. Or they will simply ignore us, ergo the phrase, the invisible demographic. And sometimes we are treated with disrespect on a number of fronts. Don't kid yourself, ageism is alive and well, though it's supposed to be against the law. From a personal experience, I've learned that when I put my best foot forward and sport my healthy self-confidence in an honest and friendly way, I have to say it does a pattern interrupt with many people, and of every age. They don't know how to handle it because they are filled with mixed messages. They've been propagandized to believe we are doddering, foolish, part with our money easily with any scam, too set in our ways to vote with the current view of the landscape, and so much more. And of course, this isn't true of everyone. But enough. And then there's the Granny's Got No Style by self-professed yet questionable fashionistas pointing fingers and laughing. If we would just dye our hair, get surgical interventions to pull, tighten, suck in, replace, cover up, sex it up by packing our own Viagra, wear a ridiculous ensemble, and get a drag queen to do our makeup, well, then we'd be more, in the know. Yeah, right. Well, this Dolly Dimples has no intention of being or doing any of that nonsense. Actually, I like who I am, and I like the way I put my best foot, face, and frock forward in a classic and timeless way. I love that I stand for what I believe in with courage and strength of conviction. I appreciate the pioneering women who have come before me and carved a new path for the greater good. I'm grateful that I've overcome multiple traumas with strength, style, and grace. And I'm thrilled that I'm really and truly my own person, because it allows me to be tolerant of others. And that doesn't mean being a pushover either. And there are many more like me coming down the pike, rethinking, reevaluating, refocusing, and redesigning their next chapter. The gray-haired freedom train is a growing force that is changing viewpoints and breaking down the old propaganda and social engineering. Pioneers don't often receive their just rewards for their courage to step up and illuminate the propaganda. But when they gather others and stick with it, over time we all become a great force for change. And everything does change, doesn't it? Okay, the soapbox is away and the doors are closed. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.